Here's our wonder box. Let's see what's inside to give us a clue what the story is about. It's a leaf. And a leaf comes from a tree. Do you have a favorite tree? Now this is a pretend leaf, but there's some other real ones that I found like this and like this. They're all different kinds and God made them all different. Some of them are smooth, some of them have points. Do you know what kind of leaf comes from a tree that a squirrel would really like? That would be an oak tree because they make acorns that squirrels love to eat. At Christmas time, did you have a tree that is an evergreen tree? When I was a little girl, my favorite tree was a weeping willow. You can tie back the branches with ribbons and you can make windows and doors and play house under the tree. Well, our story today is about a sycamore tree. And those are lots of fun because they have very low branches and you can climb them easily. Do you remember this craft we did at the fall time when you can go out in your yards and find all kinds of leaves? You put a paper over the leaf and then you color over the leaf. If you look very closely, you can see the shape of the leaf. There it is. There's the stem down the middle. Let's try the one with points to see if we can make the points. Well, I can see it. Can you see it? There's the shape. There's the points. Now I'll read you our story about the sycamore tree. The story is called A Small Man. This is Zacchaeus, and a small man means he was not very tall. Zacchaeus was a man who took tax money from people. Tax money was what they had to pay to their king. But Zacchaeus took more money than he was supposed to. He kept it to make himself rich, and nobody liked him. One day Jesus was passing by his town. Everyone went to see Jesus. Even Zacchaeus went to see Jesus. But Zacchaeus had a problem. He was short. Everyone was in his way. He could not see. See, there he is trying to see over everyone who's taller. Then Zacchaeus had an idea. He ran ahead of all the people. He climbed a tall tree. He had found the perfect place to watch Jesus. He could see all the people coming. There's the sycamore tree. When Jesus got to the tree, he stopped. He looked up at Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus, he said, come down right away. I need to stay at your house today. Zacchaeus scrambled down that tree. Jesus wanted to stay with him. He took Jesus to his house. He told Jesus, I want to do what is right. I will give back the money I took to make me rich. Jesus was pleased. Zacchaeus had chosen to do the right thing. That's something very important about Jesus, is not only could he make sick people well, He could make people want to make right choices and do good things instead of bad things. Zacchaeus had taken too much money from people, and he gave it back at the end. And that was a good choice he made. And think about Jesus calling Zacchaeus by name. Wouldn't that be something if Jesus called you by name? And think about your friends when they tell you they want to come over to your house. How special that makes you feel that they like you that much they want to come to your house. And that's how it was with Zacchaeus. Jesus wanted to come to his house. Can you find your picture from your packet? Let's color it together. There's Jesus, and there's Zacchaeus, and here's the sycamore tree. Let's see, I think I'll color the sun yellow. And the sycamore tree, I'll color the leaves some green. And I'll make the branches brown. There's Zacchaeus hanging onto the tree. Let's see, what color? I'll make Zacchaeus an orange outfit. What color are you going to choose? And how about Jesus? He can wear blue. Do you see some other trees in this picture? I see some palm trees. Remember when Jesus was riding the donkey on Palm Sunday? Those are the kind of trees they have over there where Jesus lived. Those are palm trees. I'll color that one green. I see some houses below the palm trees. Can you count the windows with me? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I see 2 doors. I think I'll make these little bushes green too. Yeah. And I did something extra to my picture. You could do this too. You make 2 holes and you put a string through it. And then you can make a happy and sad face picture. And you can move this around. Try not. Go. See? I made a happy and a sad face here. That's right. Because when Jesus came to town, Zacchaeus climbed up a tree, but he was sad because no one liked him. And they didn't like him because he was not being nice to them. He was taking way too much money. But when Jesus talked to Zacchaeus and said, I want to come to your house, then he had a happy face. So when he climbed down the tree, he was a happy person. And he decided to make good choices and give back the money he had taken. And Jesus became his friend. Do you know a song about this story? I do. It's called Zacchaeus Was a Wee Little Man. A wee little man means he wasn't very tall. Do you remember this song? There's Jesus talking to Zacchaeus up in the tree. This is what the songbook says. Jesus wants us to be full of joy. But when we sin and do bad things, we are full of sadness and sorrow. So Jesus came to be our Savior. He saves us by helping us do what's right. He saves us by forgiving us when we do wrong. Jesus was Zacchaeus' Savior, and he is our Savior too. Do you remember the words to the song? Zacchaeus was a wee little man. A wee little man was he. He climbed up in the sycamore tree, for the Lord he wanted to see. And as the Savior passed that way, he looked up in the tree. And he said, Zacchaeus, you come down, for I'm going to your house today. Do you remember the motions? Let's sing it together. Zacchaeus was a wee little man, and a wee little man was he. He climbed up in the sycamore tree, for the Lord he wanted to see. And as the Savior passed that way, he looked up in the tree, and he said, Zacchaeus, you come down from going to your house today, from going to your house